Hello there, Edison players. Welcome back to another tournament match review. Today we are doing a top 4 of our ELLO locals from a few weeks back, held for charity, of course. So on the left we're gonna see Dimitri on 6 Samurai. He's very happy to be representing this deck, not only on their first ELLO feature match, but also on their first ELLO top. Starting off with 6 Samurai United. He's playing against Ugur, who is on X-Sabers. Also, this tournament had their first X-Saber feature match and their first X-Saber top. So Dimitri starting off with that X-Saber United, and he has a 6 Samurai plus a Grandmaster, so he'll be summoning both of them, using United to draw 2 cards. That's what you want to see, right? And just 1 back row. Okay, so maybe a bit of a slower start, but X-Sabers don't mind. Ugur goes for a set monster and set 3 back row. The set monster very likely to be a floater, so Giant Rat, Emmer's Blade. I'm not super up to date on X-Saber deck building, but they definitely play those floaters. We see a Heavy Storm being countered by Starlight Road. Yeah, 3 back row, that's always gonna prompt a response. Although, personally, I love just setting 3 back row and pretending I have it. So, maybe Dimitri was reading Ugur all wrong. Yeah, Ugur is usually the guy who plays Vayu Turbo. But since this was a charity tournament, he wanted to play something different, and it's paying off for him, so that's very good on his side. While Dimitri, he is the 6 Samurai guy. He loves playing this deck. He knows all the ins and outs. He's very proficient. Yeah, Compulse used on the Stardust Dragon. That's a solid way to get rid of it. And another United, plus Gateway. Oh, this is gonna be a turn. Normal summon hand, so that's gonna be 1 counter on United, 2 counters on a Gateway, and using the hand to tribute the what's the name? Kageki? I'm not entirely sure, but now yeah, attacking in with hand for 1600. Oh. Yeah, players setting up their life point counters, and the Grandmaster trying to get in, but gets countered by Dimensional Prison. And this is where you see Dimitri is really an old school player. The Grandmaster gets banished, and he switches the hand to the middle column. That's what we used to do all the time, right? Although in Modern you're not really allowed to do that. But yeah, Dimensional Prison, great way to clear the Grandmaster. But now we're gonna see Emmer's Blade crashing into the hand. So that is a bit of damage. Aha, another Emmer's Blade crash into the hand. So I, in this position, would think the last back row is a Gotham's Emergency Call. Yeah, summoning the Airbellum. And yeah, indeed, Gotham's Emergency Call, bringing back 2 Emmer's Blades, crashing the Airbellum onto the hand, and getting in twice with, I believe, 13 this is, right? Fall Troll coming down main phase 2. Hyunlei popping both of the continuous spells, so that's gonna be GG. Wow. But yeah, this last turn teaches us that Ugur is probably not on Galahad, so that's good information to know about. Players going into their side deck, Let's skip to game number 2. Dimitri now with the plenty of back row cards and a hand of the 6 samurai. Airbellum comes down. And that is okay. Mind control is next. So the Airbellum will be trying to get a direct attack in. Or maybe we could see an attempt at Hyunlei. I'm not sure. No, Hyunlei requires non-tuners, right? So, but anyway, this mind control, will it resolve? That's a tough one. Even if you have a negate, the Airbellum can just crash into the hand. So, yeah. But we're gonna see bottomless, no, dimensional prison on the Airbellum. So, no way to convert this hand. So it's gonna return to Dimitri. Okay, that's nice, that's nice. Here is United, followed up by, I think the name is Yaichi. Chat will have to forgive me on the 6 Samurai lore. But we're gonna see Torrential Tribute being chained on United's effect, following up with Starlight Road. So now Dimitri has access to Stardust Dragon to protect his place, and the Yaichi is gonna pop the back row up. A Starlight Road as well. So now the Yaichi cannot attack, but we do still see 16 and 25. Not fearing Gores. Yeah, just going in. Okay, so this is definitely a tough spot for Ugur. But he's gonna try to get something going with the Emmer's Blade. Oh, but his attack gets met with a compulsory. Yeah, compuls, I know that Dimitri is on a full playset of those. So, yeah, it's definitely putting in a lot of work in his matchups. He was saying at the tournament as well that he was definitely happy about playing 3 copies of compuls. So we're going into a game 3 at his top 4. Very exciting. And games 1 and 2 were pretty fast. At this point, only like 15 minutes into the round had passed. So seems like Ugur is giving it a lot of thought. Do I want to go first? Or do I want to go second? I think going second has some merit as an X-Saber player. Because that way you can crash your recruiters. You can try to pop the back row with Hyunlei. But seems like Ugur is deciding to go first with X-Sabers. A little less back row this time, just setting a monster set 2. Meanwhile, Dimitri starting things off with reinforcements of the army. There's no Sheehan smoke signal in EDISON format, so next best thing, right? Again, we see 6 Samurai United, the pot of greed if you have Grandmaster. So Grandmaster is gonna get bottomless, but Dimitri wants to call priority on the Yaichi, popping the other back row. So Ugur was maybe a bit too fast. Anyway, United gets Dimitri 2 more draws. And one of those draws was another Grandmaster. So excellent. I feel like Grandmaster is one of the lifeblood cards of the 6 Samurai deck. So this is gonna set 2. And here is the Ember's Blades, followed up by Full Hell Knight and Fall Troll. Wow, Ugur just going for it. Here is the Yunlei. Are we gonna see Starlight Road? Yes, indeed. Oh. Yep. That's a risk you gotta take, I guess. So now Dimitri has the Stardust Dragon. But Ugur still has Fall Troll effect and is gonna revive the Ember's Blade, which is gonna try to crash. Oh, there is Mirror Force. Damn. Dimitri has all the answers right now. But still, yeah. The Yaichi popping the emergency call. Oh, wow. Yeah, it feels like if Dimitri doesn't finish it in this turn, he'll finish it the next turn. And he has Fossil Line as well, so 12, 21, 25. That's a lot of damage. Of course, Yaichi can't attack, because he used his effect to pop back row. But yeah, things are looking very bleak for Ugur. Let's see if he can top deck his way out of it. This is gonna be the draw that determines it all. Okay, non-summon Ember's Blade, attacking over the Fossil Lana. Okay, that's one tough layer gone. The Ember's Blade is gonna offer some protection, but Smashing Ground is gonna just destroy it. So, very unfortunate. Very good card from Dimitri's side. So we are gonna see Dimitri advancing on to the finals of ELLO. Guys, I was Ryan Atlas. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like this video and subscribe if you haven't also already. Bye.